All right, so hopefully you'll see me. I don't know why the intro is not playing. That was super weird. So give it a second, and hopefully that it will come through. That's super odd. So, all right, there you go. I don't know why it's doing that. That's super weird. I think it's the second week in a row now that it's given us, like, I don't know. All right, so welcome everybody. Happy Tuesday night. I think I'm a little bit back in the swing of things a little bit. I think last week was a little rough getting back into everything. So we got Zen here who's making pizza, so hopefully her pizza's done. I know she posted that a little bit ago. Cheryl's here. Welcome. CR Fish. Catahulis is here. Welcome. We got thank you for being a member, Peplin. Thanks a lot. I do appreciate that with the member milestone chat. So he's been here for a year. So awesome. Thank you. Beto's here. Welcome. And Fish Fam Link is here. So, all right. Awesome. So thank you guys for being here. So everything's good so far this year. Everything's good in the barn. For those of you, hello Ed, and hello Donna and Sharon Freilich. Welcome. Yeah. So for those of you that are watching the Roll for Fish Food series, sorry, definitely appreciate that. It's been going well. It's been kind of gaining traction slowly but surely. The last few days have been pretty good with it. So anyone who's watching that, I do appreciate that. We'll give you guys a little sneak peek. I did change some of the sheets. So those will come out the end of January. So, yeah. So Ed, actually, I would recommend watching Ed's stream tomorrow. He has Tim Habinger, who runs the ALA SCAP program. He does a lot for the ALA, so I would definitely recommend checking that out. So we got Benjamin Peters here. Welcome. So Beto says Roll for Fish Food is great. Yeah, the game is going to be changing a little bit. The idea is to get a little bit more of the exotic foods going in it. For the first few weeks that I've done it, it's kind of gotten. It was kind of stale with it was always like just the regular stuff. So I added a little bit more of an element to it to you can get more green beans and cucumbers and stuff like that. So I think it'll be a little bit better. It'll make the game a little bit better going forward. So I'll probably put that video out for members sometime next week, and then it'll come out that Monday, the 26th of January, with the new sheets. So everything else in the barn's good. Did a little bit of work today cleaning up. Like I finally got around to sanitizing my nets, which was on the list for like Thanksgiving. I sanitized those last week, and then I finally got to that today, and then we're good to go with that. So got those put away. Put away some tanks from the fish club meeting. So I think that's a good segue. We'll dive into Fishy Bingo. So our club does this twice a year. They'll buy fish from either like a local fish store or wholesaler or whoever. And then you play bingo. It's $5 a card. There's a limit to like 4. And if you bring fish, you can get extra cards as well. So if you go and play bingo, and you can get a bag of fish. So fish were decent this time. Sometimes, the hard thing about it is sometimes you might end up with a fish you're not really that keen on. So Ed, I may do that. Let me see how tomorrow is. See how I'm, feeling, and because I may be. I'm still trying to get ahead and have a really good buffer on the Roll for Fish Food. But I'll definitely watch. I may not. I may be editing videos, but we'll see. Yeah, because yeah, so I'm trying to get a really good buffer on the roll for Fisher because you lose a lot of ground doing like a daily video. So do a lot of so I really want to get like a good buffer going. So like if life happens or I'm busy or whatever, it's not like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to do it, right? So and when summer comes, like I have a feeling that I'm not going to want to be like under the gun. So so yeah, so that's the roll for fish food. It's been fun. I've actually had a lot of fun doing it. It's a good way for me to kind of feed other things because I'm very set in my ways. So like I feed like my normal Mike's Mix every single time, without fail. It's just easy. It kind of forces me to do something a little bit different, especially with some of the more exotic stuff. I think that's 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 not something I would normally do. So, hello, Fish Fam Lake. If that's not the bot, but I think so. Welcome. Yeah. So we've had, like I said, Fishy Bingo was good. You get some interesting dynamics with Fishy Bingo. Our president was on vacation, so I ended up running the meeting, which is fine. You get some interesting dynamics, though. You get there's a few folks that come, like you only see them at Fishy Bingo because they want like the free fish. So, you see, there's a few folks that come. You see them at Fishy Bingo, and you kind of never see them again until the next Fishy Bingo. So. But if that's what you want to do, I mean, to each their own, and it is what it is. So, hello, Mary, welcome. Yeah, and then with that, Chelsea's doing the fish game. We moved her back to Michigan State Sunday. I think the dorms opened Saturday. You think you could come back Saturday, but she came back Sunday. It was nice one of the things I have for my aquarium stuff is I have a fairly large Harbor Freight cart. If you saw me at the Keystone Clash last year, there was that cart, and they have these big green bins, but there weren't a lot of them for like moving in from Christmas. So I had the cart in from the Fish Club meeting, and I was like, oh, I'll bring it with me just in case, and I'm glad we did, so we could move all of her stuff, one load, get her stuff in her room, and she was good to go. So Select Pet asks, so do they get bingo cards and numbers pulled like regular bingo, and who gets bingo gets fish? Yeah, so if you get a bingo, you get a bag of fish. So if I wasn't running it, I probably would have filmed some of it, but since I was running the whole meeting basically with, I really didn't have time to film anything. It was just me pulling numbers and doing that. So that's one of the things that's kind of weird as you evolve in the hobby too. Like Fishy Bingo, like when I first started with the club, was like the best thing ever. It was like, oh, I can get new fish. But now as I've like honed my interest in things, like it's not like necessary to my survival being in the fish club, if that makes any sense. So, yeah, so I think with that, I think we got a fair number of folks here. We got 13 folks, so we're here. So I think we'll go ahead, flip over to the fish game and the big announcement. I mean, it's not really that big, but it's kind of big for me personally. So I am going to, flip some things around here real quick and show you what that is. So. All right, so here we go. You see here, this was put out this afternoon, the 10th annual Keystone Clash. You see a list of folks there in the speaker lineup. One of those happens to be me. So they talked to me about that at the Clash. So So yeah, Scotty talked to me about it at the Clash. Didn't know how that would all end up, but um, yes, the fish room is in a barn, Matt. It's kind of more of a garage than a barn, but it is outside in an outbuilding on the outside of our house. So yeah, so you can see there's the speakers. Um, so yeah, so if we go through the speaker list here, we've got Dean Benete, who is a fish person. I do not know Jeff Michelle's or Michael's. I don't know how you pronounce that, so I apologize in advance. Got myself, Mike Helwig, who is kind of a live bear person as well. Kind of like a master breeder type person as well. So, and then you got Mitchell Broom, who I think everyone here knows. And Sarah Walker is another name that I don't recognize. So it'll be interesting to see. They don't have the bios and everything up. I sent them a bio a while back, so I had my little write-up and the best beauty shot that I could come up with. So, yeah. So it'd be interesting to see. All these are pretty good speakers. Like I said, there's a couple I don't know, and I'm kind of intrigued to see what they have to say. So, I mean, I'm sure there's quite a few folks who may not know who I am either. So, um, so Mary has a question. If a person has a lot of Omeka splendens and no one they know wants them, what does a person do? If you're willing to ship fish, I would maybe try shipping them to some folks. I'm sure there's folks that would like them. I don't know where you're located in the country, but maybe put a bunch of them in a bag and take them to the local fish club, or like donate them to the Chicago Live Bear. Donate them to like the Chicago Live Bear Association if you're anywhere near Chicago. Have them put them in their auction. Fish store may take them, depending on your area. I mean, you could reach out to Jody and see if you could sell them to Jody. So, Select Pet says Sarah Walker's from the Nashville Club, board member of the AKA. She just went to Uruguay to collect. Okay. Yeah, you could get rid of them at like John said at the Bluegrass Bash convention too. So yeah, it's something I've always kind of wanted to do is speak at kind of a bigger event. So I had a lot of kind of a bucket list item for me actually. I had I used to go to a convention called MACNA, which was the Marine Aquarium Societies of North America, and there's some people that I kind of view as mentors in the hobby in my time in saltwater, and they got to speak at that. Something I kind of always kind of aspired to do. So I get my chance. So looking forward to it. It'll be fun. I am going to make, for those of you who are members, the talk that a version of it, I am going to change it for the Keystone Clash a little bit. I've got some things I want to add, change, delete a little bit. Yeah, I think it's going to be that talk. That's what I've told them I was going to do. So, yeah, it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I love that the Clash was a lot of fun last year, so I don't think it'll be any different this year. I probably will not bring as many like fish to put in the fish show. I think 19 was a lot, especially with other responsibilities at the event. I don't think I'm going to have time to spend a couple hours getting fish benched and debenched and all that stuff. So I think I'll bring a few things, and we'll, I'll probably bring the gourami. We'll see if it's, we'll see if it will defend its title as reserve best of show. So we'll do that, and then maybe I'll bring a couple other interesting things too. See if we get a few more medals at least. So, All right. So with that, let's go ahead and we'll do the fish game. Um, yeah, I mean that's kind of the person's in Pennsylvania has a lot of fish clubs. I mean, I would take them. I mean, you may not get a lot of money for them, um, but take them to ACLC. If they're near Pittsburgh, take them to Japassi or however GPASY. You can take them to Youngstown if you're near Pittsburgh. If you go the other way, Scotty always talks about a bunch of clubs in like Delaware, Bucks County. Like I'm not terribly familiar with that area. Thank you, John. Yeah, bye. Yeah, so John said he watched the replay last week where I mentioned booking the hotel for the convention on phone. Yeah, that's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I'm like, so he addressed the issue, and anyone that wants to link and book the hotel online, just click the logo on the webpage now for the link. Awesome. That's a good thing. So yeah, like I think in this day and age, like I don't think you need to call people for very many things anymore. So, all right, so let's get to the fish game. So Chelsea is securely back at Michigan State, on her own again, doing what she does. So, and so yeah, so let's go ahead here and oh, so Mary says I think he shipped before. Once again, okay, thank you. Yeah, like yeah, I think taking them to an auction. I see 10 on my screen. What is real? Okay. Hello, Mike from New Local Austin. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we'll play the fish game. Um, all right, so the rules. I think all of you have been here. I don't think there was anyone new, but if you are new, we go ahead and let my daughter rank the fish between 1 to 10. 1 being very basic, 10 being cool. We'll go ahead and I'll show you the answers after a few moments. Let you guys guess, and then we'll go from there. Before we do that, though, I am going to go ahead and we'll give some memberships out so you can see a version of that G'day Talk. It's on the members section, so I think I still got those left. So let me get my act together here. Yep, I do. So give you guys, we'll go ahead and we'll give 5 out to some folks. So we got Fearless 1316, Uncle Joe's Fish Shed, Skipper, Home World Habitat, and Any Fish Will Do One received a membership. So go ahead and check out the G'day Talk in the member section. I think it's pretty good. So I think you'll enjoy it. It's pretty informative. So with that, we'll go back to the fish game. I know I'm being a little bit scatterbrained here, but I wanted to get that out before before we got too far along here. All right, so first fish up of the day is these are still from the Keystone Clash, but I think I have exhausted my Keystone Clash list. I think I've gotten through all the pictures that I think I can get out of that video. So we'll have to find some new ones for next week. So got the pretty nice looking platy here. I think it's kind of a mix, kind of a molted play. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's kind of a it's kind of got like a wild type molting, but a red color to it. So I think it's I like this fish. All right, so we got CR Fish. Catahoula's has got 8, and so does Cheryl. So is Zen. New Local Austin has 9. Donald and Sharon Freilich have 6. Uncle Smiley's got 7. Chevy Fish has 10. Beto has 8. So Mary still has the whips curse, no free membership. Okay. Yeah. I think I get like 10 a month. So hopefully next month you'll kind of come up on there. Hello, Foxy. Welcome. So I'll give you guys a few more minutes here to guess this one. And while we're waiting, I did get some interesting things actually, and I'll show you those in the when we go outside. I got a couple things, so I was able to win a couple times, which was pretty nice. So give it a couple more seconds here for anyone who wants to guess. Going in 3, 2. Foxy guessed a 6, so we'll start again. Going in 3, 2, 1. And we will flip it to 8 out of 10. So I did play around with the with this so it stands out a little bit better. I dug into my PowerPoint skills, and so Green Thumb Aqua might have been a little bit behind, but he did 8 as well. So 8. So we got him or her. Sorry. Let me see who else. I think Zen had 8. Cat House had 8. Beto had 8. Cheryl had 8, so quite a few had 8. So, all right, up next. Sorry, this one's a little blurry. I thought we did this before, but I didn't see it in there. So we did the. This is the Chapalictes and Caustis. This is the. This is my fish, so not the best picture of it, but like I said, we're taking this from video, so it is what it is. So Zen's got 4. Cheryl's got 6. Beto has 4, along with New Local Austin. Chevy has 3. Donald and Sharon have 3 as well, along with SC Catahoulous. So Cat House, yeah, the snow's gone again. So we've had some pretty warm weather, and again, it's been like not super warm, but so the snow's all gone again. So it's been a weird winter so far. We've not gotten, though I think it's kind of coming next week. We've not gotten like the 1 week of like brutal, like bone chilling cold. So we get like 1 week a year where it gets kind of brutal. Like it gets like, like up in the teens or single digits, and then it goes away, and then we're good. Like, I mean, last year was bad. Like I had forgotten, or like the heater for the water that goes out to the barn got unplugged, and like my pipes for like my water that went outside froze. I actually had an overflow from one of my tanks freeze too. Like there's 2 tanks against the wall, and the overflow froze. So that was highly unpleasant. So we'll go back through here real quick. So Green Thumb and Uncle Smiley have 5. Foxy has 2. Like you said, thinking the kiddo said 2. Cat House and Donald Sharon had 3, along with Chevy. I think I did those already. So give it a couple seconds here, and we'll go ahead and we'll flip this over to see what we got. 5. So Uncle Smiley got it. Green Thumb Aqua got it. And I think that was it. Yep. So a lot of people were close though with 3s and 4s, and I think they were on the right track. So moving on, Killifish. I don't think I've given her a lot of Killifish, but I'll have to go through my my old fish room tours or fish show tours and see what she has to say about some of these. I have a Killifish one. There is a Killifish show that they have in the West Side. I don't normally go to it. I went to it once. I don't normally go to it, but um, maybe I'll have to swing by and film the show and hang out for a little while. So we got Zen. He's got 7. Foxy's got 8. Beto's got 10. Uncle Smiley and Don and Sharon have 8. Chevy's got 10. Green Thumb Aqua's got 8. Cat House has got 9. So let me give it a couple. I'm glad, Uncle Smiley. I'm glad your mother's doing better. So, yeah. So Beto went to the GCCA. So I saw him comment he bought some crazy goldfish food. I think I know who you bought that from because he was trying to sell me that stuff too. But I was saving my money for the library auction, so I didn't buy any. So Mary Oliver's got 8.5. CR Fish has got 9. New Local Austin has 8. I think we'll give it another couple seconds here. And yeah, Chevy, I know you wanted. Next time I go to Chicago, I'm going to make another GCCA meeting or swap at some point this year. I'll have to remind myself to because I know you wanted some sips, so we'll have to work that out. I just remembered that as we were talking here. So we'll give this a couple of seconds here, and I'll go ahead and we'll flip it, and we'll go from there. So. All right, so let's go ahead and. Oh, so you bought some worms from him too. Okay. So all right, so let's go ahead and flip that. We got 7 out of 10 for the killifish. Sorry, I'm going to look at my phone. Real quick, sorry. I'm curious what this says. All right, sorry about that. It's funny sometimes when I watch Steven's streams with Kelly. I sometimes the teams goes off, and I always think it's my teams when it's on Steven's end. It's kind of funny. It always kind of tricks me out for a second. I'm like, why is my teams going off? So. All right, so Catahoulous has got a 7. He asked a 7. Yeah, she gave it a 7. So. All right, up next, Green Betta. Again, not the best picture. So. All right, so Foxy's got 6. Zen's got 6. You know what? I don't know what her favorite color is. Actually, I don't know that. I don't know either of them. I don't know either of my daughter's favorite colors. So, Don and Sharon have 5, along with Cat House, and then CR Fish has got 4. Yeah, this is just a picture. It was heading towards the side, so I was trying to get a better picture of it. I just couldn't. So it looks a lot better in person. That looked a lot better in person. If you watch the video of it, it looks a lot better. So. So Chevy's got 4. We'll give it another couple seconds here. We're getting close to, getting a little bit past 8:30. So going once, going twice. Oh, Green Thumb had 5, so we'll do it one more time. Going once, going twice. Sold. 7. So like the beta. So Beto got it. And that was it. So she liked the beta. Now she does go to Michigan State, whose colors are green and white. So, all right, next up, this is a gourami. So I got the pearl gourami. I think Ryan from Wild Fish Tanks brought this in. I think this was one of his fish. So it's not one we've done yet. So Zenny's got 4. Catahoulous has got 6. Yeah, I'll have to ask her. I'll text her tonight and see if she responds with what her favorite color is. I might get in trouble. She's like, "You don't know that?" I'm like, if she said it, I don't remember. Or I can ask my wife too. Uncle Smiley's got 5. Chevy's got 7. Don and Sharon have 8. Beto's got 6, along with Green Thumb Aqua. Foxy's got 5. Mary Oliver's got 5. Yeah, let's see what we got. So I'll give it a couple more seconds here. All right, so Cheryl's got 6. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll flip it here in 3, 2, 1. 3. So she did not like the gourami. So no one had 3. So she stumped all of you. All of you got, no one got it that time. So, all right. Up next is the end. So we'll flip all the screens back. God willing, the barn cam is working, which I hope so. And we'll go from there. All right, so we're back here. Let me go ahead and we'll flip the barn cam on real quick, and I'm going to test the audio real quick. So you may hear an echo just for a moment. Oh, okay. I got you, Randy. Yep, we could do that. Though I'm probably, knowing me, I'll probably just be like, hey, what's your favorite color? So I'm going to flip the barn cam over. I'm going to turn my sound on for just a moment. You might hear an echo. But that's okay. So I'm going to flip the barn cam over. I'm going to turn my sound on for just a moment. All right, looks like it's okay to me. Hello, Dee Dee. Welcome. So we're going to go ahead and we'll head into the barn. I'll show you the new fish. Maybe we'll play a little bit of roll for fish food while we're out there. We'll feed, I know they've already eaten, but we'll feed them anyway. So yeah, I'll flip it over. We can look at the um, cichlids, and then we'll go ahead and do that real quick. All right, we're back downstairs. So Mary said, "Do you think Mike took the time and told us, yeah, I got to fix that crack near the stairway?" No, that's been there for a long time, and I'm not too worried about it. Um, I mean, I could put a board over it. I mean, and just paint it, but I don't care that much. To be honest with you, it's fine. Um, well, no, because I don't have access. I can't see the chat when I'm away from the computer in the barn. So I can't. If there's no audio and I'm elsewhere in the barn talking, I don't have chat on my phone to see it. So yeah, I apologize. I don't know why the audio didn't work. Because it was working in the beginning. So who knows? But we'll. Yes, well. I mean, I don't know why like I said, I don't know why the went away, but yeah, because I'm in the house now, so I'm not in the barn anymore. So yeah, so thank you Zen for moderating the numbers. So at least you got to see me feed stuff. I don't know what happened with it, but it is what it is, I guess. I don't know how to fix it when it goes bad. I mean, maybe I'll flip up the barn cam and see. Oh, it's dark and dead now anyway because I took it inside. So, apologize for that. Um, so I think that's all I've got. It's 9:02, so I think I'm over my time. So, um, have a great. I guess I think that's it for today. We'll work on the sound. I guess. I mean, I don't know exactly how to fix it, but I mean, it just comes through a web app, so I don't know what would have caused it. So, anyways, have a great night, everyone. I'll catch you guys next Tuesday night, and then we'll. I'm kind of thinking we're going to talk about fish events. Go through the list of fish events and see, what you guys are interested in. So, with that, catch you guys later. Again, sorry for the audio issues. We'll fix it and move on. So, have a great night. Have a great week, and see you guys next Tuesday.